Welcome to our deep dive into the keto diet. You've probably heard about this high-fat, low-carb diet that's touted for its weight loss benefits. But what's the science behind it? And more importantly, is it safe and healthy for you in the long run? Throughout this video, we're going to explore all facets of the keto lifestyle, from understanding the basics to dissecting research studies and guidelines from leading health organizations. So, let's start this enlightening journey, shall we? First things first, let's unravel the basics of the keto diet. The term keto comes from ketogenic, a process our body naturally undergoes when food intake is low. During this state, our body produces ketones, a type of fuel derived from fat, instead of using sugar glucose from carbohydrates. So, what does a typical keto diet look like for you? It's often high in fat, moderately low in protein, and very low in carbohydrates. Specifically, about 70 to 75% of your daily calories will come from fat, 20% from protein, and only about 5 to 10% from carbohydrates. In contrast to a typical diet where you might be consuming a lot of carbs, the keto diet is all about minimizing your carbohydrate intake and replacing it with fat. This reduction in carbs puts your body into a metabolic state called ketosis. In ketosis, your body becomes incredibly efficient at burning fat for energy instead of glucose. The diet also causes a reduction in blood sugar and insulin levels, which could have numerous health benefits. Some popular foods in the keto diet include avocados, eggs, meat, fatty fish, and green veggies. Foods to avoid: high-carb ones like certain fruits, grains, and sugary foods. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? But hold on, like anything, there are two sides to this coin. And we'll get to that right after we look at why this diet has become such a craze. It's undeniable that the keto diet has taken the nutrition world by storm. You've likely seen it in magazine headlines, TV shows, or your friends might be raving about it. So, let's take a moment to see what the numbers say. A 2021 survey by the International Food Information Council revealed that 8% of Americans reported following a keto diet, an impressive figure considering the multitude of diets out there. Globally, Google Trends data shows a significant increase in keto diet searches over the past 5 years, peaking in January each year, perhaps those New Year's resolutions. But why such popularity? The most common reason is weight loss. People are finding that they are shedding pounds faster on keto compared to other diets. A 2020 study in the Journal of the American Medical Association reported that participants on a keto diet lost more weight in a year than those on a low-fat diet. In the next scene, we'll dive deeper into the science of how keto leads to this accelerated weight loss. Now that we've seen the popularity of the keto diet, you're probably wondering, how exactly does this diet help you lose weight? Well, let's unravel the science behind it. As we learned earlier, the keto diet pushes your body into a state of ketosis, where it burns fat for energy instead of glucose. This state of ketosis leads to a decrease in insulin levels and an increase in fat burning. But that's not all. You see, dietary fat takes longer to digest compared to carbohydrates, which means you're likely to feel full for longer periods, reducing overall calorie intake. This sense of fullness can be attributed to changes in hunger hormones including leptin and ghrelin. Additionally, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that compared to diets high in carbohydrates, high-fat diets led to increased energy expenditure, in other words, more calories burned. Another aspect is the metabolic advantage of keto. A 2018 study from the British Journal of Nutrition showed that participants following a keto diet experienced a greater metabolic rate and lost more weight, compared to those on a moderate carbohydrate diet, even when calories were kept the same. Now that's fascinating, isn't it? But remember, with every silver lining, there's a cloud. Let's turn our attention to some potential downsides and risks associated with the keto diet. Before we look at potential risks, let's explore some of the other reported benefits of the keto diet beyond just weight loss. You'll find that keto isn't just a one-trick pony. A primary example is its potential effect on certain neurological diseases. A 2018 study published in the journal Neuroscience Letters found that a ketogenic diet could have therapeutic potential in neurodegenerative disorders by providing neuroprotective effects. This is why the keto diet has been used as a treatment for epilepsy in children since the 1920s. Secondly, the keto diet might also have benefits for people with diabetes. By lowering carbohydrate intake, it effectively reduces blood sugar and insulin levels. A 2017 study in the journal Nutrition and Metabolism showed significant improvement in glycemic control and weight loss among type 2 diabetes patients following a keto diet. Despite these benefits, It's essential to remember that individual responses to diets can vary greatly and what works for one might not work for another. In our next segment, we'll look at potential concerns and risks associated with the keto diet. By now, you've seen the weight loss benefits and other potential perks of the keto diet. But like anything in life, it's crucial to consider the other side of the coin. What are the potential downsides or risks associated with this diet? First up is the keto flu. When starting the keto diet, it's not uncommon to experience symptoms like nausea, headaches, and fatigue due to the sudden drastic drop in carbohydrate intake. It typically passes after a few days, but it can be unpleasant. A review in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition also highlighted potential long-term side effects like vitamin and mineral deficiencies, liver diseases, mood swings, and an increased risk of chronic conditions such as heart disease and cancer due to the high-fat nature of the diet. Nutritionists often warn about the lack of certain fruits, grains, and legumes in the keto diet. These food groups are rich sources of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, which are crucial for our overall health and well-being. Weighing the pros and cons, it's clear that while the keto diet might have impressive short-term benefits, there might be potential pitfalls in the long run. But what do health organizations recommend? Let's find out next. When we talk about dietary guidelines, it's best to go straight to the health authorities. What do they say about the keto diet? The World Health Organization and the American Heart Association recommend a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and low-fat dairy products, which is a stark contrast to the high-fat, low-carb philosophy of keto. The British Dietetic Association has also expressed concerns about the high-fat content in the keto diet, linking it to long-term health problems, such as heart disease. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics also points out that while keto can lead to quick weight loss, it may be hard to sustain long-term. They emphasize the importance of incorporating a variety of food groups to ensure adequate intake of all nutrients. In a nutshell, most health organizations seem to support a more balanced, holistic approach to dieting. So, where does this leave us with the keto diet? Let's continue our investigation by delving into some scientific debates and contradictions about the keto diet. Given the wide spectrum of views about the keto diet, it's natural to encounter contradictions and debates in the scientific community. Let's look at some of the prominent ones. One primary debate revolves around the long-term sustainability and effects of the keto diet. While there's no denying its effectiveness for rapid weight loss, some researchers express concern about long-term adherence and the potential for yo-yo dieting, which can harm metabolic health. Another point of contention is the nature of fats consumed. While the keto diet does not discriminate between types of fats, some argue that prioritizing unsaturated fats over saturated ones might lead to healthier outcomes. There's also ongoing research exploring the keto paradox, where some individuals, despite following the diet precisely, don't enter ketosis or lose weight. This highlights the complexity of our bodies and the potential influence of individual genetic, metabolic, and lifestyle factors. In our next segment, let's look at what research says about the impact of keto diet on specific health conditions. Beyond general health and weight loss, it's crucial to understand how the keto diet impacts individuals with specific health conditions. For heart disease, a study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology highlights concerns that a long-term keto diet might increase cholesterol levels and heart disease risk due to its high-fat content. On the other hand, as per research published in Current Diabetes Reports, the keto diet might benefit individuals with type 2 diabetes by helping to manage blood sugar levels and promoting weight loss. However, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. The National Kidney Foundation warns that a high-protein keto diet could put unnecessary strain on kidneys, posing potential risks for individuals with kidney disease. As always, it's crucial for anyone considering a new diet, especially those with pre-existing conditions, to consult healthcare professionals. Let's tie all this information together and answer our initial question. Is the keto diet a miracle weight loss solution or a risky lifestyle? We've journeyed through the world of keto, dissected its weight loss magic, and explored potential risks. The keto diet can indeed be a fast track to weight loss and has proven benefits for specific health conditions. But remember, it's not without potential side effects, and long-term sustainability is questionable. It's essential to weigh these factors and consult a healthcare professional before diving into keto or any diet. After all, a healthy lifestyle is about balance, not extremes. Thanks for joining us on this enlightening exploration of the keto diet.